September 11, 2001. The world watches as terrorists reduce America's World Trade Center to dust and ash. 1 month later, 1,300 American soldiers land in Afghanistan. A swift operation stretches into a 20-year war. By 2011, nearly 98,000 troops fight in one of the most hostile territories on Earth. But here's what most people don't know about modern warfare. It isn't just fought with bullets and bombs. It's fought with trust. American forces can't navigate Afghanistan's mountains, villages, and backroads alone. They need local interpreters, so the American government employed over 50,000 local Afghans to work with them during the war. In exchange, the US government makes them a promise, a visa to America, a future, safety for their families. But promises made in war don't always survive the chaos that follows. Welcome to Movie Plot. Today, we're diving into The Covenant, the 2023 film inspired by the true story of two men bound by a promise neither could break. One American soldier, one Afghan interpreter, and a debt that would cost everything to repay. This is their story. The story opens on a dusty Afghan road. American soldiers man a checkpoint, searching for roadside bombs, hidden weapons, anything that could kill them before sunset. Sergeant John Kinley leads the operation, focused, experienced, the kind of soldier who's seen too much to be careless. A truck approaches. Something's off. John signals his team. They move to check the truck. An explosion tears through the checkpoint. 2 men die, 1 American soldier and 1 Afghan interpreter. Replacements arrive the next day. Among them, Ahmed, a local interpreter. John doesn't waste time with pleasantries. "Why'd you take this job?" Ahmed's answer is blunt: the money. From their very first conversation, John senses something different about him. Most interpreters give some patriotic speech. Ahmed just tells the truth. But there's something else John notices. Ahmed isn't just another hired translator. He grew up in this region. He knows these roads like the back of his hand, the villages, the families, the shortcuts nobody puts on a map. That knowledge might be the difference between coming home alive or not at all. For weeks, John's team searches for Taliban weapons caches. Mission after mission turns up nothing. Frustration builds until another soldier brings him a lead. A former Taliban collaborator who knows where they're hiding their bombs. One problem? Nobody knows where to find him. John turns to Ahmed. "You know this guy?" Ahmed nods. "I know him." That night, they track the man down. John doesn't negotiate gently. He lays out 2 options: money or prison. The man curses Ahmed as a traitor, threatens to kill his entire family. At first, he refuses to talk. But when the cash offer increases, he wavers. Ahmed, without waiting for John's order, throws more money on the table. The man breaks. 2 Taliban locations are marked on the map. Later, John confronts Ahmed. "Don't ever override my authority again." Ahmed apologizes, but John senses there's more to the story. Another soldier fills in the gaps. Ahmed used to work for the Taliban in the heroin trade. One question cut through John's mind. What compelled him to work for the US Army? "Because the Taliban killed his son," the soldier replied. John understands now. That informant wasn't just some stranger. He was part of Ahmed's past, and Ahmed's defiance wasn't recklessness. It was personal. John briefs his commanding officer about the 2 Taliban locations they discovered from the informant. The officer listens and says, "If you need anything at all, I'm just 1 call away. Hold that thought. It'll matter later." The next morning, 2 units prepare to hit the first Taliban location, 30 kilometers out. Leading the convoy is an interpreter named Hadi. As they review the route, Hadi warns them, recent rainfall washed out the main road. They'll need a longer detour. Everyone agrees, except Ahmed, who stays silent, his expression unreadable. The convoy rolls out. Vehicles rumble down the desert road. Ahmed sits beside John, thinking. Something doesn't add up. Finally, he speaks, voice quiet but firm. "I think Hadi's setting us up." John frowns. "Why?" He says the road was damaged by rain. This region hasn't seen rain in years. Something feels wrong. John orders the convoy to stop, full perimeter sweep. Drones launch into the air. While soldiers are distracted, Ahmed moves fast, grabbing Hadi, pressing a gun to his head, demanding the truth. Hadi breaks. The Taliban kidnapped his family. If he didn't lead the Americans into the ambush, they'd kill his wife and children. At that exact moment, drone footage confirms it. Dozens of Taliban fighters waiting in the hills, ready to slaughter both units. Because Ahmed trusted his instincts, every single soldier survived that day. That night, John video calls home. His wife, 2 young children, an ocean away. He hasn't touched them in years. Meanwhile, Ahmed walks into a quiet, hidden home where his pregnant wife waits in silence, invisible to the outside world. This isn't about patriotism or politics for Ahmed. He works because it's the only way out, before the Taliban takes everything from him.
The following day, John's team heads out for the second location, 120 kilometers from base, 3 hours deep into hostile territory. When they arrive, it looks harmless, a small factory, workers going about their business. John's team thinks they got bad intel. Still, they search. What they don't know, one worker has already called the Taliban commander. Reinforcements are mobilizing. Behind the factory, they find it, a hidden room where Taliban fighters assemble bombs. They eliminate the fighters. Among the dead Taliban fighters, John recognizes a face, the truck driver from the checkpoint explosion, the man who killed his 2 soldiers. For a brief moment, John feels something close to justice. They plant explosives to destroy the cache. But before they can escape, dozens of Taliban vehicles surround them. A massacre begins. John calls for air support. The helicopters are 15 minutes out. By the time they arrive, nearly everyone is dead. Only John and Ahmed survive. They steal a vehicle and flee, Taliban trucks chasing them through narrow mountain roads. The tire blows. They abandon the truck and disappear into the wilderness. The Taliban commander issues a clear order: capture them alive. Hours later, sheltering deep in the jungle, John sits in silence, staring at nothing. His entire team, men he ate with, joked with, fought beside, just died in front of him. Ahmed doesn't say anything. What words could possibly help? At dawn, John forms a plan. We're 120 kilometers from base. The roads are crawling with Taliban. We move through the mountains, slow, hidden, off the grid. They encounter Taliban search parties. Gunfire would give away their position, so they kill silently, knives in the dark, bodies hidden in the brush. Eventually, they risk one night in an abandoned house. By morning, the Taliban have found them. Bullets tear through the walls. John is hit, arms, legs, bleeding into the dirt. He collapses, helpless. The Taliban could have killed him, but their orders were clear: bring him in alive. Instead, one Taliban fighter smashes a rifle into John's skull. His vision goes black. 2 Taliban fighters grab John's arms and begin dragging his unconscious body toward their vehicle. They're seconds away from loading him in. Gunfire erupts. Ahmed storms in and kills all 3 Taliban fighters. He kneels beside John's broken body. "I promise you, I will get you home." Ahmed strips a Taliban fighter's clothes and disguises himself. He builds a stretcher from branches and rope, then drags John through the wilderness. Day after day, night after night, he shares his food, his water. He could leave John behind, travel faster, safer. He doesn't. Eventually, Ahmed realizes John won't survive without real medical care. He takes the risk, returning to the road. In a small village, Ahmed buys an old car using John's money. John lies hidden beneath blankets in the back seat. Along the road, Taliban fighters with broken vehicles flag him down. They need a ride. Ahmed's heart pounds, but he plays his role perfectly. A blanket merchant traveling to the next town. They never search the car. Later, Ahmed abandons the road again, too dangerous. Deep in the mountains, he meets hunters with wooden carts. He trades the car for food, medicine, and a handcart. Dragging John up impossible mountain trails, Ahmed's body finally gives out. He collapses. For a moment he breaks, his muscles scream, his mind begs him to stop. He stands up and pushes forward. Finally, in the distance, the US Army base. But safety is still miles away. After hours under the scorching sun, they reach a small roadside shop. Ahmed stops to drink water. 3 Taliban walk in. One notices John's boot sticking out of the cart, an American Army boot. Before they can react, Ahmed pulls his gun and shoots all 3 dead. The gunfire draws nearby US soldiers. At first, they think Ahmed is Taliban and move to arrest him. He explains everything. They realize the truth and evacuate both men by helicopter immediately. 4 weeks pass. John wakes up in a hospital in California. After recovery, he goes home. His army friend visits. "Heard you're getting a medal." John shakes his head. "I was unconscious. Ahmed fought alone. He's the one who deserves it." His friend's expression darkens. "Ahmed doesn't need a medal. He needs a visa." John listens. "He saved you from the Taliban. Now they want him dead. He's on their top 10 hit list. There's a bounty on his head. He's hiding with his pregnant wife. As long as he stays in Afghanistan, he's not safe." The words hit like a punch to the gut. His friend continues, "I've contacted Ahmed's brother. He knows where Ahmed is hiding, but he'll only tell us once we secure visas for Ahmed and his family."
John throws everything into getting those visas. Ahmed worked for the US Army. It should be simple. It's not. He calls authorities relentlessly, writes letters, pleads, waits. The answer comes. Ahmed's visas will take over 9 months to process. They don't have 9 months. Weeks crawl by, no progress, no hope. John spirals. This nightmare exists because of him. Ahmed risked everything to save his life, and now he can't save Ahmed. The guilt devours him. Sleep vanishes. He drinks to numb the pain. His wife watches him destroy himself, powerless to help. With no options left, John contacts a high-ranking army officer, the same man whose life he saved in combat 8 years ago. Remember that commanding officer who said he'd be there if John ever needed anything? This is that call. John looks him in the eye. "I saved your life once. Today, I'm asking you to repay that debt, and I know you're the kind of man who always does. I need visas for Ahmed and his family, immediately." The officer listens to everything. Then he nods. "Consider it done." John tells his wife he's going back to Afghanistan. She's devastated, but she understands. "I don't know if you'll come back alive," she whispers, "but I'll wait for you. Bring them home." "I'll be back in 1 week," John promises. He looks at them one last time, his wife, his children, his entire world, and leaves. After landing in Afghanistan, John meets Parker, a private security contractor. He uses a fake name to avoid Taliban intelligence networks. Parker agrees to provide armed protection for a significant fee. John pays with money from selling his home and loans from friends. But Parker reveals he's taken a higher-paying job that will take 3 days. John refuses to wait. "I can't waste even 1 day. You gave me your word." Parker relents, on one condition. John will locate Ahmed alone. Once he does, he'll call Parker for immediate helicopter extraction. Parker hands him a satellite phone, $10,000, a vehicle, and weapons. John sets out alone. He meets Ahmed's brother, the only man who knows where Ahmed is hiding. The brother warns him the vehicle is too recognizable. He arranges a different truck and a trusted driver. John hides in the cargo bed as they pass through Taliban checkpoints. At an isolated post, 2 Taliban fighters begin searching the truck. When they refuse to back off, John shoots them from hiding. But a 3rd Taliban nearby hears the gunfire and secretly follows. Moments later, the call comes. The US visas for Ahmed and his family are approved. They reach the village. John calls Parker, who orders them to move to the dam 2 kilometers away for helicopter extraction. When Ahmed sees John, he's stunned. John grins. It's over. You and your family are going to America. But the Taliban have already identified them. The order is clear. Kill them all. Taliban vehicles storm the village. John, Ahmed, and the family race toward the dam. Outnumbered, they destroy 2 enemy vehicles, then blow up their own truck to block the road. With no escape, they run onto the dam, surrounded, waiting for Parker's helicopters. The Taliban open fire from a distance. John keeps calling Parker. No signal. Meanwhile, Parker discovers John's real identity. Once he realizes who he is, he mobilizes everything: planes, helicopters, his entire team. Saving this man will make his agency legendary. On the dam, John and Ahmed run out of bullets. The Taliban close in. John believes he has failed, that Ahmed's family will die because of him. Suddenly, explosions. Fighter jets scream overhead, helicopters roar in. Parker's team annihilates the Taliban from the air. The survivors flee. Parker lands and tells John, "If you'd have told me who you really were, I wouldn't have charged you $1." John, Ahmed, and his family are flown to a military base, and from there, to America.